Well, it's Peter here, day 175 of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland in Rosslyn Bay. Yeah, another day on board, really. Thunderstorms on approach at the moment. Been lucky so far. They've fizzled or gone around us here in Rosslyn Bay near Yeppoon. But yeah, eventually. Anyway, yeah, just been cleaning and doing stuff around in the boat. Just thinking of things I need to think about with the lift out imminent in a week. One of the things I had to achieve basically was to contact the guy who is going to tow Doxie from here in the berth around to the actual lift to lift her out, because obviously we don't have an engine, so we have no power. So I just got a call back from that guy, and he's confirmed all good for Tuesday to be at the travel lift. At the lift, maybe it is a travel lift, I don't know. We will travel from the sea to not so much on the sea. So yeah, he's good for that. So yeah, that's one more thing off my list to have organised. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting there. Starting to relax a little bit slowly. Just sort of, I guess the mind's always throwing things up. Okay, well, what about this? What about that? It's just like, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's almost like you need in these situations an organizer, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, well, these people do that and those people do this, and oh, then you need that guy for that. And it's just like, you don't know that at start, and so you're asking questions. How does that happen? Oh yeah, you got to talk to such and such. It's like, okay, it's just a coordinator. There's got to be a room in there for a coordinator, but yeah, that's who needs to add another layer of cost, right? So anyway, things you think about when you're going through a process. So this afternoon I'm getting picked up. We are going to go to trivia night tonight. And hopefully it won't be in the middle of a thunderstorm, which would be rather nice. So we'll see, but it's getting rather dark out there. So anyway, we'll see if anything else happens today worth noting. Okay, well, it's now Friday, the 30th of October. Yeah, the trivia night went well. We didn't get too much of a thunderstorm. We didn't win either, mind you, but that happens. Can't win every time. So anyway, came back to the boat and decided I might do a quick run into Yeppoon. So I jumped on the bus and just got a few groceries from the supermarket in there, and then came back, had a nice kebab for lunch. I think that was half the reason I went, but anyway, you know, it's 50 cents each way, what the hell, and they're air conditioned, so yeah, what the hell. So yeah, I came back on the bus and thought, oh yeah, better go and pay for those extra days, because my month that I paid for runs out tomorrow, so I just needed to pay for the few days until the 4th, until I get lifted out. Which I did at the Marina office, and as I was there, yeah, Josh and Kelly were there from Cap Coast Marine. I said, do you want to come and see your engine? I thought, hell yeah. So we did. Yeah, and this is how it went. Wow, here she is, arrived. And now a word from Josh, who's going to install the engine.
Now, our new Volvo Penta V130, great little engine, probably like Volvos with the smaller engines definitely lead the way. It's going to be so much quieter, it's going to be better on fuel, and when you hit the key, it's actually going to start for you. So,
Novel.
it's a great option. There's a lot of value in the Volvo Penta packages when you get everything from the wiring loom to the engine harness itself. It's pretty much turnkey. We put it in, we hook up The water, make sure your water height's level, of course, for your pong box, your water box, and things like that. I think normally when we do our engine repowers, you'll get a new sea strainer, a new siphon brake, the whole lot will be new. Those small things that are sort of low cost are the ones that can cost you in the long run. So, yeah, I'm happy that we could get it in time for you and fit it next week.
Looking forward to that, Josh.
Cool.
Thanks so much.
No worries.
First time back to the beach for a while, and at last the water's clear. The algae seems to have gone, although I'm told by a friend it's down in Harvey Bay now, thanks to all those northerlies that came through. But yeah, it feels good to be back on the beach. I think I need that right now. It's just after being fluey or whatever it was, still sort of recovering and getting energy back. And I think, you know, there's a bit of anxiety in there too, just for things to come together, which they seem to be doing. So that's great news. Yeah, just getting my mindset around the fact that, yeah, things are going to start moving, and yeah, I'm going to be back on the water at some stage very soon and actually sailing again. It just feels like that was another lifetime. Yeah, some mindset changes there to happen. Yeah, I've been planning the route back and all that sort of stuff. There's nothing major there, but yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close, and it feels real. So excitement to come all. Yeah, we'll start getting some good videos again of interesting stuff. Not that it hasn't been interesting here. In fact, having said that, I will get out for a bit of a day out tomorrow. Expecting to go out towards Mount Morgan. That should be a nice day out tomorrow and a change of scenery. So looking forward to that a lot. All right. Well, look, thank you for following along. Thank you for the support and all the great comments. I do appreciate that. It does mean a lot. So keep that coming. Thank you. And this is Dawn Raider out.